Journey to a place known as the Autonomous Republic of Ijegba. It's the home of Nobel Laureate Wole Soyinka in the outskirts of Abeokuta in Ogun State. In this special report by TVC News, Kazeem Olowe, Wole Soyinka shares his creative journey and the struggle for social justice.
Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, derived its name from the ancient Olumo rock. The name of the town tells the story of the people of Ijegba land who lived under the rock during the Yoruba intertribal wars. The meaning of Abeokuta in English language is under the rock. Abeokuta has 4 major sections. The 4 major traditional rulers are the Alaki, who is the head of all the monarchs and the paramount ruler of Ijegba land. Others are the Oshile of Okiono, Agura of Bagura, and Olowu of Abeokuta. Ake is a prominent town in Ijegba land with rich history and other historical monuments like the Centenary Hall, built in 1930 to mark the 100 years anniversary of the settlement of Ijegba people in Abeokuta from their former place called Ijegba.
This is Ake Abeokuta, the administrative headquarters of the Ijegba people. And this is the place where Nigeria's greatest gift to the global literary community, Oluwole Akinwande Soyinka, the first black man to win the Nobel Peace Prize in literature, had his childhood. And this is where his journey began.
Recognizing the importance of Ake to the journey of his life, Wole Soyinka wrote a book titled Ake, the Years of Childhood. Despite his foundation from Ake Abeokuta, where he attended St. Peter's Primary School, Abeokuta, and his marks in other Nigerian cities such as Ibadan, Ile-Ife, Lagos among others, and his international exploit leading to the global recognition of the Nobel Peace Prize for Literature in 1986, Wole Soyinka's choice location for his private residence in Abeokuta is a place called the Autonomous Republic of Ijegba. This place is far away from the city center and the government's residential area, a contrast location for someone of his status. The word Ijegba was coined by the Nobel Laureate to reflect his real identity. His father came from Ishara, which was under the Ijebu division, and his mother from Abeokuta in Ijegba land. Ijegba Republic, or Ijegba Forest as you may wish to call it, is located at a community called Ilugun Itoko at the outskirts of Abeokuta. Once a secluded environment far away from bustle of the town, is now teeming with new buildings. Sources say Wole Soyinka has been living there for decades, but his presence in the area has attracted development to the rural community. I met Chief Bejeoni Yorubi, the Baale of Ilugun Itoko, to tell me more about the professor. He confirmed to me that Wole Soyinka came into the community since the 1980s, and it was his father that sold the place to him. He said the professor likes children and is friendly. He added that the man also appreciates quiet environment and rural settings. The Baale also confirmed that he refers to the professor as his father because of their close relationship.
Professor Wole Soyinka is a father to everybody. Anytime, any day you go there, we welcome you. Say you are from Abule, it's part of us here. It's part of us. I can say it boldly. For hunting, another thing is true. He like children, students. If you, as you are saying now, if you said that you want to see Wole Soyinka will not have a chance. But if it is a student, he will make himself available to see them. For all this development, is from Professor Wole Soyinka, because we are together. I said, whatever government want to do here, you are going to pass through him. is always with us, and whatever we need here is going to provide it for us.
A visit to the Autonomous Republic of Ijegba from the main community exposes us to the humble lifestyle of Wole Soyinka. Just like other republics, visitors are expected to get the approval of the government of the republic for access. Here, you cannot enter without prior approval. But on a special day like his birthday, the Nobel Laureate allowed invasion of his territory. The guard was lowered for visitors and it was free entry and exit. A celebration banner was fixed at the entrance and it carries an inscription with Yoruba word, Eniogun. While trying to interpret this inscription right from the entrance, I felt like I was actually going into the wide land of creativity to meet the global literary icon. I realized what was written on the banner could mean different things to different people, and all the meanings could describe the literary wizard. Eniogun, a warrior. Eniogun, a man of Ogun origin. Eniogun, a befitting personality. Eniogun, a tall person. Eniogun, a man of the god of iron. Eniogun, a man like 20. After this Yoruba literary exercise, I decided to move in. From the entrance, visitors are welcomed into the Republic through different messages and notifications telling you many things at a time.
I love my country, I no go lie. Now inside them I go live and die. I know my country, I no go lie. Now him and me go yap till I die.
Walking the distance through a canopy of dense vegetation of trees and sounds of birds signified a sharp contrast from happenings in the city center and pointed to the fact that the President of the Republic is not only a lover of literature, arts, but nature. We cross a small trickling stream before we emerge into a beautiful open space in front of a building constructed on a higher ground in the environment. A unique architectural masterpiece of red bricks and unpainted walls. Here is the home of Kongi within the Autonomous Republic of Ijegba, a reminder of the Kalakuta Republic of his first cousin, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. In confirmation of the description of the professor as a lover of children, we met students from selected schools across the country who were there through Wole Soyinka International Cultural Exchange Program and essay competition. They were about to have an interactive session with the professor in the presence of the governor of the state, just to celebrate his 90th birthday.
The Autonomous Republic of Ijegba. Now, why Ijegba? Why Ijegba? What's Ijegba stand for? Ever heard the word Ijegba? You have, of course. People get it. But why Ijegba? Yeah? No? Half and half. Maybe by the time we even divide it by ourselves, we even find it's more than half and half. Maybe it's equal.
After a few minutes, the governor arrived and the interaction started. His first response was about how he started writing.
Yes, we also gather around and tell stories. And I found that I was never satisfied with the way, until I had changed something inside the story. I think that's how it all began. And I never told the story we were told by elders the same way. And my siblings would say, no, it didn't go that way. That's the way I wanted to go. I think that's how I sort of segued into writing.
He also responded to a question on why he went into a radio station uninvited during the military regime.
No, I never broke into a radio station. What I did was to sneak into it. The station was holding something which was, let's say, the station was holding on to something that belonged to the people, and I wanted to retrieve it. And so I snuck into the station and retrieved it. Don't bother about all the embellishments, what happened, this, that. The important thing was that that tape did not belong to that station at that time, and deserved not to be used against the people. Because if it had been played, it would have demoralized and it would have established the culture of power and brutality, when all we wanted was culture of participation, known as democracy.
Then a human rights activist, the professor condemned high rates of crime committed by citizens and explained that the real enemies of the country are within.
Most of the crimes committed, in the most gory manner in this nation right now, are committed by us, the citizens, against ourselves. Whether you're talking about killing for fetishes reasons, whether you're talking about the crimes of religious fundamentalism, you're talking about banditry, kidnapping for ransom, in other words, reinstating this horrendous past of our history, which is slavery.
When asked if he feels fulfilled at 90, the professor said he would love to visit the space. Another interesting feature of Ijegba Republic is the amphitheater constructed within the place. After the interaction with the children at home, Wole Soyinka agreed to see them performing.
The beach is hardly worth having these days, as worshippers have depleted on gaining converts have become increasingly difficult. They offer our life to the name of celestial hymns. I come to show my audience the most important day of my life, a day when I thought for a moment that the cause of my own life was about to be fulfilled.
After the performances, he gave them a parting shot.
One of my very favorite inscriptions on these lorries, this transportation, you know them, Choro, Balekaja, even luxury buses. The young shall grow.
Spending an hour within Ijegba forest here will look as if you have spent the whole day at the library, reading, researching, searching for knowledge, and of course, a lot we have learnt while within this forest here in Abeokuta. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Abeokuta.